Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry I haven't put out any new videos recently. It's because of college. I have to get through this last course. It's my last prerequisite. I needed to get into nursing school in the fall, so I had to really focus on that. But my final is next week, so I'll be done with that. And I don't have any football footage for you today, but here's some Frogger footage. Yes, Frogger. This is what I've done a lot in Xbox Live Arcade. I've helped a lot of people get their achievements by doing it for them, in a sense. It's just me doing a glitch where I do the achievement and then I invite them in and they get the achievement that I did for them, basically on my side of the screen. But alright, what I want to talk about today. If you haven't seen Simfball's critic video that he put out today, the Madden 15 live stream, I encourage you to do so because it's a good video, because it really shows Madden is improving. It is improving, I'm not going to say it isn't. But it goes back to what I said before. They're not fixing the most basic things. The most basic things. I want you to go to that video. I'll have the link in the description. And I want you to look at 55 minutes and 20 seconds. There's a play they replay. And it's funny because Rex is saying, oh, look, we got an inaccurate pass here. But if you look at the play, how is that going to be a completed pass in real life? If a quarterback is going to get hit like that in real life, that ball has no chance of getting the receiver, and it certainly isn't going to hit him in stride. No way in hell is that ball going to hit him in stride. But it's funny because if you look at his demeanor, he's trying to focus on the offensive line and the blocking. So, oh, look, we got this. But he wants you to not focus on the flaw, which is the pass itself. There's no way that ball gets out of Rivers' hands. It will never happen in real life. It's not an accurate representation of football. If you look at that play, there is no way in hell that ball gets out of his hands. It's either going to be a fumble or it's going to be an incomplete pass and barely get back to the line of scrimmage. That's where the challenge flag usually comes out and says, oh, was it a pass or was it an incomplete pass or was it a fumble? Because it's one or the other. That pass is not getting complete. It's certainly not going to be a spiral and hit the guy in stride. This is a problem with Madden that has been prevalent throughout the years. They still haven't fixed it. Of course, it's not really common in the game I play, Madden 08 PC, which I always talk good about that game. It does have flaws too, but it's a basic thing, though. I said this before in another video. The basic things of football, they're not focusing on. They're trying to focus on the other stuff that sells the game. You're not going to sell a game by advertising things that aren't very attractive. Attractive to the casual player is not great fundamentals of football or just things that make sense. Like when you release the ball, but when you get hit like that, you're not going to get a complete pass. That's the kind of stuff that we want, but we're not getting. We're not going to get it. EA is focusing on things that we don't really care about. We want to see things that make sense. We want to see better logic in the game. And if they can't even get a pass that should not have been complete, if they can't even get that right, the guy is clearly under pressure. He doesn't even get his arm going forward. How in the hell can he get a perfect spiral and hit the guy in stride? It ain't going to happen. And not in real life. Show me a clip in the real football where a guy has got rid of the ball like that under extreme amount of pressure, perfect spiral. It ain't going to happen. It's just not accurate. It's not. You can clearly tell that this is not an accurate representation of of real football. It's not what you see on Sundays. The game may be fun. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it'll be improved. But again, they can't get the basic things right. They won't get the basic. They won't focus on the basic things. If they can't even get that right, why should I have any confidence in the product? If they can't even get a basic play, a quarterback is under pressure. He doesn't get his arm going forward. What should happen? The pass should either be incomplete or it should be a fumble. In my opinion, I think that should have been a fumble because he never got his arm moving forward, and he certainly wouldn't have had enough follow-through or power to get that ball going where it should be. That's just my opinion, but I want you guys to check that out. If you watch the video and you watch that play, Rex even says, oh, look, he gets his arm his arm almost gets hit. Look at that and tell me, almost? No, he got hammered. Rivers got hammered on that play. His arm never was moving forward. He got hit. That ball should never have come out. This guy is trying to say that his arm was never hit? Okay. You know, a good magician always tries to get his audience looking in a different direction. He must have been a magician at some point in his life because he's doing a really good job fooling a lot of people out there. People are excited for Madden. They just don't understand it doesn't represent football accurately. It doesn't. Not from what I've seen. Of course, I haven't played it, but every time I see footage of the game, I see things that just should have already been in the game, and it's so simple, it's a no-brainer. It should have already been there. But it's pretty funny that if you watch that play, he says, oh, his arm almost got hit. No, his arm did get hit. It is clearly pressure, fumble in real life. That's what it would have been. Or an incomplete pass, barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. You guys let me know what you think of that play, because I want to see what you guys think.